Coming from an ISO player, all these small forward builds will be able to ISO and shoot and pretty much do everything. These are small forward demigod builds. It wouldn't be a demigod if I wouldn't be able to do all these things, because I know, and now everybody's trying to look for a 6'9" build to go crazy with, and I'm telling you right now, I have spent so much time finding the 6'9" build, finding the best small forward build, and I'm telling you, these are the top 3 right here. So leave a like on this video, subscribe if you're new. Without further ado, let's get to this video. Now, this first build is absolutely going to be a build that can ISO, that can get contact dunks, that can shoot, and pretty much have good defense. That's what a demigod build really is, all around build. That's what all these builds are going to be, but this is just going to be your choice of how you want your build to be, because you know there's a lot of ways to make demigods in many different ways. You know what I'm saying? There's many different aspects to looking at this. Now pay attention to this weight right here. If you get this 190-pound weight, you are able to get 85 defensive rebound. 85 defensive rebound unlocks rebound chaser on silver, and the best body shape is going to be compact. 7'1" is the one that you want to get agent 3s on gold, because you get agent 3s on gold at 89 3-pointers. So if I go any higher, you know what I'm saying, you go, if you go lower, you know what I'm saying, you can obviously get the stuff, but then your defense rebounds going. So 7'1" wingspan is really exactly where you want to be with this build. So we're going to start off with the physicals. We're going to put the stamina at an 90. You're going to put the vertical at a 75, just enough so we can get the contact dunks, because if you don't have a 75 vertical and you have a good enough driving dunk to get contacts, you're not really gonna be able to equip any dunks if you have the 75. You need the 75 vertical, if you didn't know. The strength is going to be at a 75. You get bully on bronze, which I'm probably not even gonna put on, but just for the people that want that badge. Defensive rebound is going to be at an 85, like I said. The block is going to be at an 87, allowing you to get anchor on silver and chase down artists on gold. You know what I'm saying? Now the steal is going to be at a 79. You get that at a 78, but you get the perimeter defense at 86, so you can get clamps on silver. You get challenger on gold. You know what I'm saying? So that's the 2 that you would need, and definitely like all around, you know what I'm saying, you get the interior at an 80. Now you got post lockdown on silver, and look at what you could do with this build, bro. 75 speed with ball, 86 ball handles, just so we can get all the dribble moves. Speed with ball is just enough so we can get the right moves that we want. You know what I'm saying? That's pretty much the bare minimum to do like a lot of dribble moves and stuff like that. 89 3-pointer, so we can get agent 3s on gold. We don't get limitless range until we get a 92 3-pointer, which we're not able to get on this build, which is perfectly fine. You know what I'm saying? Agent 3s on gold, in my opinion, is a must if you want to make an ISO build that can do stuff. But generally, these are small forward builds. You know what I'm saying? You might not want that, but in order to have a build that could pretty much do everything, why would you want anything less than the build like this? You wouldn't want a small forward build having more than what you have. You know what I'm saying? Now, all around, the defense is insane. You know what I'm saying? The defense is insane. You get all the dribble moves. You get just enough pass accuracy to get bailout on bronze, because I'm telling you right now, all you need bailout on is bronze. You know what I'm saying? You get dimer on silver at a 69. So if you want to throw dimes, you got that on silver, which is pretty decent. You get handles for days on silver. You know what I'm saying? You get quick first step gold. Now, if you guys did want Hall of Fame quick first step, you literally have to go post control 99, which is not really worth it. You know what I'm saying? It's no big difference in having this on Hall of Fame versus gold. I'm telling you that right now. Takeovers, we're gonna pick probably either, you could go easy blow bys, you know what I'm saying, easy blow bys and limitless range take, depending on how you play. But me personally, I would go limitless range, you know what I'm saying, because I know it's hard to shoot. That's why I only said easy blow bys, but you know what I'm saying, I would go this right here, extreme clamps and limitless range. And then this build, going to come out. Well, we'll say the shades first. You know what I'm saying? Pretty much these shades right here. OG Anunoby, Gerald Wallace, Jason Tatum. 3-point specialist. You know what I'm saying? This build is a pretty good build. The defense, the wingspan, the agent threes. Oh, it has everything, bro. This build literally has everything you need. You know what I'm saying? You just don't get ankle breaking shots. So that is the only thing I would say what I wouldn't make with this build. But let's get on to the next build. Now this build right here is gonna be at the 6'10" wingspan. It's gonna have a 92 3-pointer. So the first thing you're gonna do is, of course, max out the 3. You know what I'm saying? The driving dunk is going to be at an 86. You're still gonna get contacts, but you just don't get the Michael Jordan dunk package, but you still get an 80 layup. So you could put, you know what I'm saying, the jelly layup if you want. You could put all the decent layups on. That's just something I like. If you don't like it, it might not be that important to you, but you actually get an 80 vertical with this build. You don't need strength. I really think that bully is overrated. You know what I'm saying? So you get an 80 speed and 81 acceleration. You can max out defensive rebound. The block will be at a 75, just enough so that you can get chase down artists on gold. The steal at a 79. The perimeter defense will be at an 87. That way you get menace on Hall of Fame. Interior defense is going to be at an 80, just enough so that we can get post lockdown on silver. And generally this build, you know what I'm saying, you can still get a good amount of defense. And we're gonna put this speed with ball to 75, just enough so we can get pretty much every dribble move, ball handle at a 86. And then the pass accuracy is supposed to be at a 72, but I think I put this down, put 2 of them, put something I'm missing. Hold on. Oh, the strength needs to be at a 60. And then we're gonna put this here. We're gonna max out the free throw, 73 free throw. And as you guys can see, 12, 23, 18, 19. Now, this build doesn't get the drive and dunk that I want. You know what I'm saying? This build does not get really any pass styles. And I know pass styles are pretty good. You know, the block you're not able to get anchor on silver, which I would like, nor do you really get rebound chaser on silver. So the only thing I would want these 2 badges on, because if I play 2s, I would like to be very good on defense, so I don't have to worry about post scores or nothing. And that's exactly why I gave this build an 80 vertical instead of a 75, because he has a 6'10" wingspan, pretty much the lowest wingspan. You know what I'm saying? One tick off from the lowest wingspan. So that's why I gave him the 80 vertical and the 80 defensive rebound, even though you get an 85 defensive rebound, then you can get rebound chaser. But that was the highest I was able to go with this build and still have a 92 3-pointer. So that's like the best I could do with this build in order to have the 92 3, because you're able to get pretty much so many badges on Hall of Fame, agent 3s on gold, and limitless range on gold, because that is the badge, bro. Being 6'9", being able to shoot from half court is absolutely amazing. So that experience in my head, I was like, this is what I want to go with. So let me finish out the build. This build is able to get ankle breaking shots. So you could either, me personally, if I'm just starting out and this is a fresh build, I will go limitless take, and then I would go ankle breaking shots. And then you're going to come out. Let's see what the shades are. The shades of OG Anunoby. I don't even know how to say his name, bro. Gerald Wallace, Jason Tatum, and you have built a 3-and-D wing. Now this is a catfish build right here. This is a catfish build, because if you think 3-and-D wing, you are not thinking that this man can dribble. You're not thinking that this build could dribble, bro. So that's the only thing on this build I will say that will catch somebody off guard. If you want to make this build, definitely make this build right here, man. Let's get into the last build. Now this build surprised me the most, because this build is going to be at 6'8", And I know everybody wants to make a 6'9" so bad. 6'9", 6'9". Well, guess what? This build is able to get a lot more stuff than I thought. You know what I'm saying? The stamina, we're going to start off with that. It's going to be at a 90. You know what I'm saying? You don't need that much stamina. I think the lowest you should go with stamina is a 90, but just enough so I can get all these stats. You actually do get bully on this build, so the strength, of course, is going to be at a 74. The acceleration, 81. The speed at an 80. Now, this defensive rebound, you are actually able to get an 85 defensive rebound. You know what I'm saying? So that's already a big step. We're going to put the offense at a 46 just for the attributes, for the rest of the attributes. But the block is going to be at an 85. You don't get an 87 block on this build, and that's completely fine because you're not able to really max it out to get it. But it's still relatively high for a 6'8". And of course, the wingspan had to be high enough in order for you to get everything. But you get glove on silver. Perimeter at a 92, so you can get clamps on goal, which not a lot of people have. So I'm telling you, this defense is really gonna be crazy. And of course, interior defense, I like it at an 80, so we can get that post move locked down on the silver, just in case I end up going to the stage. You know what I'm saying? The stage 1v1 court. Now this build, unlike the other two builds I just showed you, gets an 80 speed with ball, which means I can get Steve Nash dribble style. Steve Nash dribble style is literally the best dribble style in the game. If you haven't explored the dribble moves, that's literally the best dribble style. Now, the pass accuracy is going to be higher. You're going to get a 70. You get needle threader on silver, but that's not really what we're aiming for. The pass accuracy high enough so we can actually like throw lobs and we won't have problems passing, because if you have a lower pass accuracy, I don't know how that feels. It just makes you throw the ball faster as a whole. You know what I'm saying? Having a good decent 70 pass accuracy is pretty good, man. Now the free throw is going to be at a 76. I know you're not going to upgrade that first, but an 89 3-pointer so we can get 8s and 3s on goal. You don't get limitless range on silver, which is completely fine because we get a 92 perimeter and you get dribble style at a 80. You know what I'm saying? You get dribble style Steve Nash, man. So you're pretty much like a point guard, really. You don't get contacts. That's completely fine. 80 drive and dunk is pretty good for this build because it's a lot of defense for a shorter, you know, shorter height, long wingspan. You know what I'm saying? But you're able to get so many dunk packages, and you're not going to get contacts. But let's be honest, how hard is it to really get contacts? You know what I'm saying? It's not really easy to time that meter. So it's not often that people are getting contacts right now. Maybe people will get better at getting contacts, but primarily I just want to be able to drive to the basket pretty decently so I can get nice flashy dunks and stuff like that. I get all the park dunks at an 80. Pretty much everything you can do on this build, man. You're pretty much on a guard. Like, if you get this speed with ball, I'm telling you, you don't understand how much that speed with ball matters, man. Like, able to get this with this is absolutely insane. 92, the clamps on gold, the defensive rebound. You're gonna get boards, you know what I'm saying? And you have a 7'1" wingspan, so keep that in mind. You're gonna have the same wingspan as the 6'9" that I just showed you, and you're gonna make this build right here. This actually gets ankle breaking shots. So this is a build with a lot of defense. If you want a build that has a lot of defense and actually gets ankle breaking shots, you can't make them 6'9". I tried everything. I'm telling you, to have good defense and get 87 block and all that good perimeter and interior and defensive rebound, you gotta go 6'8", because I'm guarantee you they will not allow you to get ankle breaking shots on a 6'9". So if you want that, make the 6'8" right here, man. Limitless range, then we're gonna go ankle breaking shots, and you have built, in my opinion, you know what I'm saying, I might make this on current gen, because I ain't gonna lie, this is a lot of bread coming out my pocket. So if I go to current, this is probably what I would go with. But this is a two-way 3-point shot creator, man. Andrew Wiggins, Gerald Wallace, OG Anunoby however you say this man's name, bro. I don't know, bro. But I just been lapping all the tall guard builds, and this is what I came across, man. Let me know how you guys feel about this build. Let me know what your favorite build is in the comment section. Leave a like, subscribe if you're new, put them noties on, because you don't got noties, we can't be homies, man. I'm out.